He says he's not having fun playing Tekken 8. He says it's aggressive is actually just absurd. It's absurd. Aggression is absurd in Tekken, and defense is not really rewarded. Defense and adaptation aren't really rewarded. So, saying that, I want to highlight the trend that in fighting games, aggression is just way more rewarded lately than defense ever has been ever. Like playing lame doesn't seem like it's allowed anymore. What do you think, man?
Well, they add. I think we had a similar conversation before where I accidentally said that Dragon Ball Z made an attempt to add more defensive things into it, but then I remember I was talking about a game that has literal super dash in it,
Right. Yeah.
and tap forward and you run across the screen immediately.
Yeah.
So, uh, I feel like fast paced things are more of the wave going on right now because
Mm-hmm.
like defensive things are like well that's boring like they there's a hot take right. It's not that spicy. It's not that
Hot
spicy.
take.
No,
Hot
no,
take.
no. It's not that spicy. This is a Taco Bell hot packet. Like it's
Oh,
enough to have.
so I ain't even that hot. Okay, it's
Yeah,
the flavor a little bit.
but I feel like with these game developers these days, like your Haradas and I'd be lying if I know the ones for Capcom, but we're just gonna say Capcom.
Yeah.
They're associating the fighting games that are slower, or excuse me, they're associating the slow aspect of fighting games to being boring to the younger crowd because of like the TikToks and the instant fucking ramen noodle ass
Ah,
kids.
right.
So because there's lame shit in it, lame meaning like if you're
Not
not familiar with
active.
the term. Yeah, it's like more of doing nothing or being farther away from your opponent to make your opponent have to work to get in. Stuff that people don't like, me included, Mercy player. Um, Having to do a lot of extra shit to get in so that you can start having your fun, because pressing the buttons and hitting your opponent's the fun part about fighting games. When you add stress in between, this is a big body player talking, you add stress in between me getting to you, it takes the fun out of it. So they want instant fucking clashing. Get in there, your buttons, start back again. Get in there,
Mhm.
your buttons, start again. So that's what they're really about these days. That's why they're moving more towards offense, because when you watch it, like, oh, they're clashing, oh, they're hitting,
Mhm.
somebody watches, like, okay, let's say someone that's, damn, I was about to say, fuck them shit. I was about to say someone that's above the spectrum, but
Oh
no,
no.
no, but someone that is like, what I'm saying, has plays fighting games and understand fighting games would be able to respect like neutral, like, whoa, they're like really dancing around each other's like, what I'm saying, spacing and whatnot, and don't press a button for like 8 seconds until the second this guy presses the button, boom, whacks his ass. Like as a higher level, not me in particular, but just watching it and enjoying it, you would be able to respect that more and think that shit is fire because that's not easy to do and understand what's going on versus somebody that's newer playing fighting games like, why the fuck are they dancing around? Why aren't they hitting each other? Man, there's some
Right.
bitches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus round start. Fight!
Right.
So that's what they want to see.
Mm. Yeah. I feel like it's like that for sure too, because it's like kind of on defense too with parry and stuff. How you can like get your turn back like instantaneously almost. It's like super rewarding and shit, right? So it's like I feel like that too kind of highlights how active they want the game to be. They want you to press a bunch of buttons. They want you to just do a lot of shit so you can have opportunities to play and stuff. And I think players who recognize that early are rewarded for it. Like um, and then some people have a harder time adapting from like older things because that kind of sounds like Knee is kind of falling into because Knee is a vet, a gaming god vet. He's played every Tekken and has been amazing at it since. So his legacy knowledge is huge. So it's like if he's having like a harder time dealing with it because how oppressive aggression is, it's like it might just be a part, like you said, it's just the trend for the times now. It's just more active stuff. It might actually be, what people want, or it could also not be, but that's what we have now, and it's like the most people right now. So it's like it's really hard to tell, but the game is good. So I feel like Tekken 8 is a good game, and it's fun to watch. So I don't all the way agree with him, but I understand where he's coming from. No, 2 million views, so many people. Yeah, that's a lot. A bunch of people chimed in.
I think that's like one of the biggest FGC tweets in a while.
Right.
The himself speaks.
Yeah, he is a goat. He's so far. I love his play style. Super optimal and really, really devastatingly punishment rather. But yeah, that also brings us to 2XKL.